Let's take a trip on a rocket ship built for two.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of From the Green Room. And tonight, my guests are the members of the band Rahway. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for joining us.
How you doing?
What's up, dude?
Not much. How you guys doing tonight?
Oh, we're getting ready to rehearse. We have a big show coming up in September.
Have to rehearse that far in advance, huh?
Yeah, very loose. We're a very loose band.
We work a lot, so not meaning we gig a lot. We work hard practicing and recording and writing.
Working on our craft.
Hey, can't get better unless you work on it, right?
All about seat time, man.
So what else is going on as you guys get ready to go into this rock and roll weekend? I don't know if you're going to rock and roll, but I mean, I just say that because it sounded cool.
Well, we just released. I'm not sure if you heard, but we just released a new single at the beginning of June for a song called Rocket Ship.
Yep.
And then before that we have a song out that's called Carry You, and that's about to hit 100,000 streams on Spotify.
Like maybe tonight.
Yeah, could possibly be tonight. Yep.
Awesome. Well, you guys, like you said, you just released the track Rocket Ship. So tell us a little bit about that track.
I'll let you guys.
It's a love song. It's kind of like a recovery song, but a love song. But it's heavy, it's grooving, it's got this really nice, like you could dig it's. Tell him.
Well, Dave's being
Tell me
modest. He
more.
came in with this cool riff, and we decided he's like, listen, I have this idea for a song, and it was just like boom, boom, bam, boom, 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 bam. We're just like, whoa, what's that? And Nick here was like, I gotta get a piece of that, and him and Steve worked on the lyrics together, the melodies. Steve's got a killer knack for melodies, so they worked on it together, and just everything just came together in like one or two rehearsals.
Yeah. I'm a little modest. It's a monster of a song.
Awesome.
That's the truth.
It kind of has like a vibe where you're having a conversation with somebody and you're asking them, like, where do you see yourself? Like, what are you doing right now? Like, are you making any sort of step to improve yourself or to get out of the hole you're in? Or do you even understand like how you look? Like, because a lot of times you can't see the big picture when you're in it. So sometimes you need someone else to have that conversation with you. And this is kind of like having that conversation with the listener, but
Right.
we try to write things so that it doesn't really like pigeonhole you to one story, like how, when you listen to it, you're going to end up hearing it how you want to hear it and take out of it what you want to take out of it.
Right.
Yeah, everyone interprets it their own way. We don't like just to like force what we think the song is about on our listeners.
So how is Rocket Ship going? Yeah, I mean, you said the track Carry You is almost at 100,000 streams. So
Moving, it's
Moving. I think we're at.
moving. It's actually on pace. It's on pace a couple hundred streams ahead of where Carry You was.
Yeah, it's 25,000 right now as of today.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Yeah, and I mean for a band that doesn't have a record contract
Yet.
Yet.
Coming soon.
We are doing pretty good for an unsigned act.
Hell yeah, man. That's the way to go. You put in that hard work and it will pay off soon. I mean, you guys been releasing singles for the most part of the 23, correct?
Yeah, I mean the idea was to release all these songs as singles, but we've been advised to just release it as an EP
Right.
in the fall, which is what we're going to do.
Okay.
Right now, as of now, it's tentatively titled "Sounds of Spanktown." which sounds like a dirty title, but it's not. It's a historic title because Spanktown was the name of Rahway, New Jersey during the Revolutionary War period.
Okay.
So it sounds dirty, but it's not. And if you know us, it could be dirty, but it's not.
Again,
So
it's up to interpretation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turpentine.
yeah, you know how people are. They can interpret however they want, like you said about the song. You get from out of it what you take out of it. But
Correct.
you said that's going to drop in the fall. Do you have a tentative date that it's going to drop?
We're looking at maybe mid-September, mid-October.
Okay.
And we have another single that's coming out in August, which is going to blow your mind.
Yeah,
Right.
great video. We
It's
just
called-
got done shooting.
Yeah, we just shot the video at a haunted
Okay.
house in Staten Island.
Ooh, hey, that's cool.
Like
Yeah.
a legit haunted house.
It's legit, like
I was scared shitless. Can I say shitless?
Yeah, you can cuss. I
It
don't
was
care.
scary.
Only 6
Yeah.
viewers.
We had to do a shot with a drone where he's up on like a third floor balcony turret kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, I'm not going up there by myself. He's like, someone's coming with me. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Whatever, dude. I was like, I'll go with you, right? So we go up there. He's out there, got the door closed. So then I realized, oh shit, I'm up here by myself. So I'm like, I'm looking out the window. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. I'm just looking out the window, watching the drone and him over there. And I'm like, oh, cool. And then I hear footsteps coming up the steps. I'm like, oh, it must be one of the roadie guys, And I look back, I don't see nothing,
Oh
man. I'm
hell,
like,
I'd have been like, I'm done.
so
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute. So I look out the window. I'm like,
Yeah, counting head.
oh shit.
Well, they told me about it's kind of like a steeple, like where a bell tower would be.
hmm
And they told me about it. I said, all right, well, that'd be a great shot for the solo. So, I went up there to go check it out. I said, let me see what it's like up there. Make sure it's
Right.
sturdy because, the place is old as dirt.
Right.
1836. It was.
I
born.
go in there
wow.
and I'm standing, I step out onto this thing and it's like kind of like an octagonal balcony. Way up and the door closes behind me. I'm alone. The door closes behind me and I'm like, okay, that's not good.
Nope.
I gotta open
You
it.
done pissed the spirit
And
off.
there's pressure, like it's not opening. So like
Oh.
I shove it open and there's like nobody there. And I'm like, that's when I said, I'm not going back up there alone.
Dude, even
Yeah.
funnier is right after that, while I was up in the window and all that was going on, my girlfriend, she was fiance, my bride. She was
My
she was-
fiance,
yeah, she was taking
my
pictures.
fiance.
Who also, random fact, I proposed to her last May in Times Square in the middle of one of our sets, but waited 10 years for that. But going back to what we were talking about, she took a picture and she was just taking pictures and stuff at that time. And when I was going through, we were like looking at the picture. I'm like, did you check for any ghosts in any pictures? And we looked at one. There's a face right in the window,
Oh,
right
yeah,
underneath
yeah.
Looking
where
right
I
out.
was at.
Yeah.
I was
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you see this video, just keep all these stories in mind. The song's called Drowning. So that will be the third single that we drop in August. And then there's like 3 more songs, which are just as tasty on the rest of the EP.
Oh shit, I just thought about something. Yo, so in this house, somebody had gotten stabbed and then they
Oh.
wandered out into the front and drowned in a koi pond. And we were actually performing this song Drowning right where the koi pond
Yeah.
used to be.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy. I
It
never
was
thought
actually
about that.
a mob hit by one of the New York families.
Wow.
The guy owed him money. The caretaker of the house was a hitman for I guess I could say, Bonanno family.
Right.
They drowned the guy. They stabbed the guy.
He said
he
it,
didn't
not me.
die.
Nobody else said it. but
Wait,
him.
who said it? There's no such thing as the mafia, first of all.
Right.
Anyway.
They don't exist.
They don't exist. So they kill this. They stab this guy. He didn't die. He gets away. They try to strangle him. He doesn't die. So the only way to kill him was to drown him into this koi pond. Then they brought him down to the basement. They cut his body into pieces. They put him in the boiler room and incinerated his body and incinerated his whole body.
That's some
But they-
Tony Soprano shit right there.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, right. Hey, we don't mess around in Rahway.
You guys have been a huge part of the music scene on the East Coast for a while, and I mean, you've been playing shows with like Buck Cherry, Godsmack, 3 Days Grace, all those kick-ass bands. So what's next for you guys?
Good question. I see a record deal in our future, and I see some touring.
You do?
I do.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste anyone.
All right.
I see a lot of good things in our future, man. We got a lot of good people in our camp
Yep.
working with us, pushing us in the right direction. We have a lot of people that
Believe in it.
believe in us, which is the most important thing to
Right.
me and the fellas as well. Because we get a lot of guys that come in, you know, and just like anything else, man, a lot of people just want a little bit of nip of everybody,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
They want to suck you dry.
And my first question is always, do you believe in what we're doing?
Right.
And I mean it sincerely. I mean, because if you don't, then don't.
Yeah, don't waste our
You're
time.
not wasting. You got to believe in something. If you don't believe in anything, then you know that it's just useless. It's useless.
Right. I'm a big believer of like people buying into the system. Like if you have a system that you're doing, you know, whether it's music or sports or, you know, for instance, like, you know, I worked for a semi-pro football team. You know, the players come in, they buy into what the organization's doing, then it's going to be successful. Same with music, you know. If people around you are buying into your guys' success and you know, believing in what you're doing, then it's going to work out. So that's pretty awesome to, you know, that you guys are on that track. So where can we find your music at and find out what's going on with you guys or where you're going to be?
Where?
The Rahway band.
I'm gonna do this nice and calm this
Okay,
time.
man.
Rahwayband.com.
All right.
Spotify,
Go to Spotify.
Amazon Music,
Put it
Apple
on
Music.
your playlist. We're at all streaming entities.
iHeart,
Everywhere.
everything.
Okay.
We got a YouTube page. Go to our YouTube page. We got a Rumble page. I know a lot of people don't go on Rumble, but we have a Rumble page.
He's got a Bumble page. No, I'm just kidding.
He's got a TikTok page.
Awesome. My guests have been the guys from the band Rahway, and their latest track, Rocket Ship, is out now. Check it out on all your popular streaming platforms and find out what the guys are up to and where they're going to be at next on their website or social media. And check them out, catch a show if you're in New Jersey, and hopefully you guys are going to make it to Fort Wayne, Indiana, and play the world famous Pierre's soon, so I can walk across the street
Right on.
and get drunk and walk back.
That's the plan.
Yep, awesome. Thanks so much for stopping by, and appreciate it. And let's do it again when you guys drop that next single. Let's talk again.
Thank you so
Definitely,
much,
definitely.
man.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Let's do it live next time together
All right, yeah. If you guys
With
come,
clothes on.
with clothes on.
if you guys come to Pierre's, I'll come over there and we'll do a live interview from the green room upstairs.
Love
You,
it.
you know what's funny? We're not wearing pants right now.
Well, I'm glad the camera's up here, not full view.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Awesome, guys. Thanks so much. It's been a blast. Let's do it again.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Brian.
Be well.
Recording stopped.
Awesome.